and welcome to Mama Ruth's house. I am so glad you stopped in. Today, we're going to be making a little pre-Thanksgiving turkey stuffed roll-ups. And we had these when we were at Bodega Bay and they were delicious. So I thought I would make them for you. They are 9 points each. So they're a little bit pointy, but well worth it. I will be making these, some garlic mashed potatoes, and then a vegetable medley. And these are absolutely delicious. And you know, when we don't have Thanksgiving foods for so long, and then when we have them, we're like, oh, why did we wait so long to have these? So these are super easy to make, quick. And I think that I can make them for a fewer points if you're following the Weight Watcher plan. If I'm not going to be using, I'm using this stovetop stuffing. I am using, I can't believe it's not butter. That's what I used, the light one. So I may be counting it a little bit higher, but I think I found a recipe for stuffing that's a lower point stuffing. And I'm thinking if I use that in this recipe, that it would be a little, some fewer points. But it is so good. This is a yummy recipe. With all that being said, let's get going. Okay, got my hot plate going. We're going to add a cup and a half of water. You're going to make your stovetop stuffing per the instructions. We're not doing anything fancy or anything like that with the stovetop stuffing. So we're going to heat this water to boiling. I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons of the, I can't believe it's not butter, while it's boiling. So in the meantime, while that's getting going, I have some water here getting ready. We're going to be adding 2 packets of the turkey mix. And if you look on the back, it's very low in calories. That's why I've been using this, because I don't think I could make it any lower by making it homemade. So put that in there. We're going to add two packets to 2 cups of water. In the meantime, I have my potatoes and garlic. I put 4 potatoes, and this serves 4 people, and it's 3 points a serving. So you put 4 potatoes, and I put about probably 12 garlic cloves, maybe 15. And then I boil that together and then drain it. And then I'll put 2 tablespoons of the, I can't believe it's not butter, and about a 1/4 cup of 2% milk. But that's all I have right now. I would have used something less, and it may be even a fewer points, but that's what we got right now. So, use what you got and then just count it if you can. I counted this morning for dinner, so then I knew how many points I had for the rest of the day. So that kind of helps me. If I know I'm going to have a little bit pointy dinner, then that's what I do. Once we get this together, we're going to cover it with foil, put it in a baking dish, cover it with foil, and cook it for 30 minutes in the oven at 350. So I'm just currently getting this gravy all heated up. And to this gravy, I'm going to add 1 can of the 99% fat-free cream of chicken soup. If any of you have made stovetop stuffing, it's very quick. As soon as this starts boiling, it only takes like 5 minutes, and then it's ready to use. This looks like it's getting hot. Just kind of mixing that up a little bit to get that butter, that I can't believe it's not butter melting. All right, that is boiling. I don't know if you can see it, but it is boiling. So I'm going to just take it off the heat. Well, I'm not taking it off, but I'm turning off the heat. And add our stuffing mix. Get all of our stuff out of the corners. All right, so I am going to take this off the burner and put it over here so it's out off the heat. And that's for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, we're just going to continue making our gravy. You know, yeah. I hope everyone had a lovely day. I had a great day. Got quite a bit accomplished at work today. I have today is Wednesday evening that I'm making this. This will air next week. This is actually November 1st. I will air this, like I said, next week. And get some paper towels. I'll probably air this on Tuesday of next week. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you get reminders. I am in the middle of getting my calzone recipe that is so yummy, and it is only 5 points per calzone, and it's made with turkey, pepperoni, and vegetables. You know, you can put anything in it. I made it with that 2-ingredient dough, which is actually 3 ingredients because you do add salt. Okay, this is thickening up nicely, so I'm going to go ahead and add the soup. So you're just adding 1 can of soup and then a half a can of water. So you'll have enough to use this gravy on our dish, and then you'll have enough to use it on your potatoes. Let me go get a half a can of water. Could I have used a smaller pan, do you guys think? We just need to heat this through. It's really not a necessity because we're just going to put it on our, we'll heat it. I'll heat it again because it's going to be a half hour before we use the rest for our potatoes. So just want to mix all that together. My mom and my sister Mary can really make great gravy. But I would anticipate that either one of them is low in points. But it is tasty. When my mom was alive, she could make some killer gravy. And my sister can make it as well. I am not blessed with that gene. My gravy is not nearly as good as theirs. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm going to turn this off. And we'll be ready to get this put this together. Again, I'm going to remove this out of our way. Just going to use a paper plate so that we don't have to dirty anything. So I have some turkey that I had them cut it thicker than what you use for sandwiches. It's a nice, I think it's a Prima, that it's just a lower sodium turkey is what I got. And just fluff up our stuffing. And I thought I was going to need this, but I don't. Just put it on here. So what I'm going to do is you're just going to take a piece of your turkey. You're going to put a scoop of your dressing inside and just roll it up like a little tortilla. And then we're going to place it in our pan. I think I'm going to go like that. I may change it. So this makes 8 servings. Just put that in there. See how quickly it comes together? And it's so, so yummy. And a serving is 1 roll up. We're just going to separate this out. Our stuffing, just enough to, I think I only have 4 more to do. We're going to take a cup of this lovely gravy mixture we did and just sprinkle that, pour that on the top, kind of evenly as much as you can over the I usually try to get as many as I can, as much as I can on there, and then we'll spread it around. I might just add a little bit more because I'm a rebel like that. We're actually counting this whole gravy anyway for the service of 8. All right. So we're going to get my paper towel here. I don't want anything on the edge. I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. That's optional. Doesn't need any salt though. And then we're going to take my foil. And I have my oven heated, as I said before, to 350. And we're going to put that right there in the oven for 30 minutes. And then we'll be back. All right, so it's been 30 minutes. Oh, it smells so yummy. I'm sure my husband is in there drooling. So I am going to serve this with some mixed vegetables. my potatoes, the garlic mashed potatoes. You can also serve it, which would lower the points. It would be only 9 points if you used the cauliflower. You can do mashed cauliflower. And I am going to get this served. So I'm just going to take one out. Put it on our plate. Get a little sauce. I'm going to get some of our gravy and put on our potatoes. Get a little bit of veggies. I want some of everything, so some of these. All right, so I'm going to bring you up and we're going to try this. I mean, I could add more vegetables, but I'm not yet. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I wish you guys could smell it. So Thanksgiving is one of my favorite times of year. I love cooking, as you can tell. My kids love eating, and they always say, "Oh, there's nothing better than Mom's homemade Thanksgiving." And I always go way above and beyond. So we are going to taste this. Get a little bit of the stuffing and a little bit of the turkey, and it's super hot. This didn't take long at all. It's very easy. Anyone could do it, and it's delicious. It's absolutely a perfect comfort food. Never disappoints. Again, I want to thank you for sharing your time with me. And please remember to subscribe and share. And until next time, make a fantastic day. Thank you.